Dodgers are back-to-back World Series champions. You know I love saying that.
I know you do, Coley.
Excited! I'm so mad. Called out from work.
Oh, no, she said she called out for work.
What's better than 2? 3!
Back-to-back World Series wins and back-to-back championship parades here in LA. Now at 5, we continue to celebrate the Dodgers and their victory, making victory.
This is NBC4 News at 5.
More than 200,000 people were expected to fill downtown LA for the Dodgers championship parade today, and boy, they brought that energy. Good evening, everyone. I'm Annabelle Sedano.
They certainly did, and I'm Carolyn Johnson. Michael and Colleen taking a bit of a break now after hosting our morning parade coverage. NBC4's Camilla Rambaldi joins us now for a look at the day's biggest moments. Camilla.
Carolyn and Annabelle, one word, electric, and that's how I would describe the energy in downtown Los Angeles today throughout today's parade. And even if you weren't there, you could just feel that excitement if you were watching it live. Thousands of fans lined the streets to take in every moment with their families and friends and celebrate the boys in blue.
The sights, the sounds, a World Series championship celebration Los Angeles will remember forever.
The buses left the stadium, you guys.
Thousands of Dodger fans started to fill the streets of downtown LA hours before the parade kicked off at 11 this morning.
Grand and Second is where we are, right by the Pro, the Disney Music Hall, and we've got all these fans out here in my room, I guess you could say.
Blue confetti filled the air as the players on double-decker buses made their way through the parade stretch, greeting ecstatic fans.
This feels like it's so much larger.
This is such a gift for the city, a blessing. It was a roller coaster of emotions for Dodgers fans, but as you know, the team got the job done. For a second straight year.
Fans taking in every moment, cheering on the boys in blue, from Shohei Ohtani, Kike Hernandez to Freddie Freeman, to then Magic Johnson waving to the crowd.
People trying to get that magical shot here. This is quite a moment. One we will never forget.
A moment uniting fans from all over the world, and a moment to honor the Dodgers legend Fernando Valenzuela on this back-to-back historic win.
That they took this World Series on your dad's birthday.
It is very special. It was something that nobody can really write.
A lot of madness surrounding me as we take in this moment of the back-to-back world champions.
The excitement and the joy only continued from downtown LA all the way back to Dodger Stadium for a sold-out celebration there. Fans filled Vince Scully Avenue as the buses got up the hill.
This is the crowd here at Dodger Stadium.
Inside, the players walked onto the stage to then speak to the packed stadium of Dodger fans.
Everyone on this stage behind me has spent their lives trying to get here today.
To then Ice Cube arriving in a blue lowrider and carrying the World Series trophy. A historic World Series celebration, leaving Dodger fans only looking ahead at another championship win next year.
What a day. And another important highlight from today's celebration at Dodger Stadium was the emotional farewell from Clayton Kershaw. And we will have much more coming up at this hour on today's events and, of course, all the highlights. Back to you, Carolyn and Annabelle.
Camilla just saw that sign, Yamamoto, I'm single. Thank you for that.
Now to NBC4's Alex Rozier. He's live in Little Tokyo, where today's celebration meant a little more to some of the fans out there. Hey, Alex.
Hey there, yeah, Annabelle and Carolyn. Little Tokyo sure loves the Dodgers. And take a look. I mean, the Ohtani mural's your first sign at that. Soaring over Little Tokyo tonight. But, you know, this parade didn't actually go through this neighborhood today. And while it was ongoing, we were here. And one person told me that it was the quietest that they've seen this neighborhood since the pandemic, because so many people went to watch it in person today, because the bottom line is this: Little Tokyo loves the Dodgers.
Fans filled the streets after the World Series parade in downtown Los Angeles. And in Little Tokyo, they packed the bars just in time to hear from Shohei Ohtani and World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who spoke at Dodger Stadium.
I love the Dodgers. I love Los Angeles.
And the fans here especially love the Japanese-born Dodgers like Yamamoto, Shohei Ohtani, and Roki Sasaki, who helped bring the team a second straight title.
It brings a lot of pride in the sense that it's, you know, here are Japanese-born players that are really shining on the biggest stage in the world.
Today, Brian Yamamoto and his daughter visited Little Tokyo after attending the World Series parade.
We skipped school today to come to the parade, and now we're just hanging out.
I think the Dodgers are a really amazing team, and I think Yamamoto deserves a big round of applause for winning the World Series.
But the team's impact in Little Tokyo has gone beyond baseball. The Dodgers are bringing in tourists and business for this neighborhood.
It is a community that is under threat from forces like gentrification and, you know, things like that. And so to be able to get a boost from Dodgers, and in particular the Japanese players on the Dodgers, you know, for the local economy and for the business people here, it's really great.
So today, people here continue to cheer on the Dodgers and all the diversity that makes them great.
It's not just Ohtani, it's Betts, it's Freeman, it's Rojas, it's Pages. There's just so much diversity in our team that's just, we have a history of doing that.
And these fans say they aren't done yet.
We got 26 coming up, we got the World Baseball Classic, you know? So Roberts and crew, we're gonna go for a three-peat and really ruin baseball.
And speaking of not done yet, we are live in Far Bar right now in Little Tokyo. You can see that the crowds are still here. Many fans are still out, still partying. I was thinking about it. Between Halloween Friday, Saturday, they won the championship. Today, they've been partying all day for the parade. They got to be a little bit tired, but you know what? Let's do it again next year and win that third title in a row. Reporting live in Little Tokyo, I'm Alex Rosier, NBC4 News.
Maybe it's back to reality tomorrow. Thank you, Alex. Maybe, exactly. And if you missed any part of the action, we have a recap and highlights of the parade and the celebration at Dodger Stadium. You can watch it all on our website, NBCLA.com. We also have a special page looking ahead to the off-season and free agents.
Well, Dodgers fans enjoyed some cool weather for the start of that parade.
That's right. Our meteorologist, Melissa McGee, she's here. She's tracking those conditions for us.
Yeah, I thought it was perfect for the parade. A little overcast, a little cool, but once the fans got going, they had a fantastic time. We had lots of sunshine, too. And now Carolyn and Annabelle checking out the sunset here on this Monday evening. Beautiful colors in the sky, the oranges, the shades of yellow, and even the pink cotton candy sky here on this Monday evening. Riverside right now coming in at 73 degrees. High temperature earlier today in at 80. So numbers are starting to cool down tonight at 60s and 70s in terms of the current temperatures. 61 in Thousand Oaks, 73 in Ontario, and 72 degrees there in Lancaster. Satellite and radar showing you we've got a mostly clear sky, although we do have some clouds moving in closer and closer to Southern California. Ridge of high pressure really keeping things nice and dry, but there's a frontal boundary off to our north out across the Pacific Northwest, Northern California. This front cuts up to the north, but there's another one behind that we're tracking for the middle half of our work week. So hour by hour forecast showing you for the basin as you wake up tomorrow morning. We'll start it out with that onshore flow, low clouds and fog, and then the sunshine will move on through as we go throughout the rest of the mid-morning and late morning hours. On your Tuesday, morning marine layer, it's going to be cool for you right through your Wednesday in terms of these numbers. And then later on this week, the onshore flow is back, which means we warm it up just in time for the end of our work week into our weekend. We'll talk about it coming up with your first alert forecast. Carolyn, back over to you.
Melissa, thanks. And still ahead on the